Tigger, I love you so much. Tigger, we all love you so much. Hello? Hello? So this, I love to throw books around and I'm just like, what do I do with my hands? So this, boys and girls, was a surprising book. Today I'm going to tell you about Starters by Lissa Price. I've been wanting to read it for 2 years. I thought that I'd ordered it 2 years ago when it came out, or 2.5 years ago, but it just never turned up, so I either didn't order it, pre-order it, or someone took my money and didn't give me a book. So the thing with this book, after about 2/3 of the way through, it just got amazing. I haven't even looked at what the normal reviews are for this book, but I highly rate it. And everyone that watched my August book haul knows I was slightly obsessed with this book cover. The book is set a few years after the Spore Wars ended. You don't really hear much about the Spore Wars all through the book, except that other countries would, or another country has set off a missile, a spore missile. Instead of killing people by bombing them, it sends out these little spores. If they touch a person that hasn't been vaccinated, they will die quickly. I think it was like within a week. Callie is 16. She is living with her brother Tyler and her friend Michael in a abandoned building, squatting. The book begins with Callie going to prime destinations, aka the body bank, where she's going to rent her body for a lot of money. In prime destinations, a beautiful teenager, can give up his or her body and an ender can take over the body to do whatever they want. Skydiving, race car driving, swimming, anything dangerous that they would be unable to do, and as an elderly person they can do it with this starter's body. An ender is an elderly person who got vaccinated while the spore wars were on, so the spores couldn't come down, hit their skin, and they couldn't die. Because, well, it might have hit their skin, but they wouldn't have died. The same is to be said about starters, who are people 18 and under. It's around 18. They, along with the enders, are the only ones that got vaccinated from the spores, and so that's why everyone from the age of, say, 19, 20, up until 80, 70, they all got wiped out. It's kind of creepy, this book, like in a good way. Not like a uncomfortable creepy way. There has to be a love story in all of these books, so hers is at the beginning. She has this little thing with Michael. They're about to kiss at one point, they don't. There was a love triangle. Of course there was. The real little love story of the book is her and Blake. Blake is a rich boy who she first meets in Club Rune. He's pretty cool, she really likes him, but she knows she can't, do anything. This is gonna sound weird, but it also get a strong feel of George Orwell's 1984. You just get such a feel because they're just so controlling. The enders are exactly like Big Brother, basically. They control everything. Something I'm looking extremely forward to in Enders, which is the second and last book of the Starter series, is seeing the old man's face. What does this guy look like? The first time that we see this guy's face is when Callie is in prime destinations, like taking everyone out with her ender buddies, taking down prime destinations, and she goes into his office, he turns around and he's a snake. What do I mean he's a snake, you ask? Well, he's not actually a snake. He's a friggin' hologram. His head is a hologram. Or his mask is a hologram. I think his mask's a hologram because it'd be weird not to have a head. I just want to know what he looks like. Is his face burnt? Is he young? Oh my god. Ender's theories. I think he's a young guy. I don't think he's the old man. I think he's the young man. Yeah. I know I keep saying this. There are loads and loads of twists, but this is the biggest twist I'm pretty sure no one ever saw coming. Blake, the love of her life. Bye, Michael. The old man has been taking control of Blake's body. While Callie has been kissing him and dating him and canoodling and wooing with him. It's disgusting. Holy effing shit. I've just looked at the end of this book. I couldn't remember what happened. Oh my god, it was the best ending ever. This book, you have to read this book. Callie is so dumb. Listen to this. So she stood outside Prime Destination. She sees Michael and they're just not talking. Whatever. This is what it says. Then I heard the sound of someone breathing in my head. Don't worry, that's happened before. My heart quickened. Cal girl. Cal girl. That's what her dad used to call her. I hadn't heard that voice in a long time. When hawks cry, time to fly. This is what I imagine him sounding like. So, not only was her boyfriend being controlled by an old man, her dad might be alive. And how is he talking to her through the chip in her head? I need to go and buy Enders right now. So this has been my review of Starters. I highly recommend it. It's definitely one of my favourite reads this year so far. So seriously read it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to watch any more of my videos. Tigger? Oh, here he is, the beautiful boy.